How's it going, everybody? Brad here today, and we are back with our Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. And yeah, we just got eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. I believe we we lost in 5. We were able to win 1 game. We lost game number 4 there, or I think that might have been game number 3 in overtime. So it wasn't terrible, but losing 4-1 with this kind of team, guys. I mean, we finished atop our division. I'm almost positive we finished with a really good record of 48, 21, and 13, 109 points. But we failed to get back to the Stanley Cup. I don't know how we made that run a few years ago, but something needs to change, boys. And I think I got the solution there. Now, I remember I freaked out. I raged at the end of last video, and I said everybody was gone. But that's not how I want to do it here. A guy like maybe Marcus Granlund has to go because he's 4 years at $5 million. Now, I know he's been fine, but, you know, I'd rather keep a guy like Bo Horvat here. You know, I got to re-sign Bo Horvat, actually. Granlund can go. I mean, we got Kasha here. He's on an expiring contract, so we could bring him back. We might not. He didn't really make this team any better. I mean, in the playoffs, he had 3 points in the playoffs, so not terrible, but you know, I'd like to bring him back. A guy like Riley Smith we signed at the beginning of the year for 1 year, really cheap. I want to see if I can bring him back because he's a great bottom guy. Virtanen, though, I think it's his time to go. I mean, he's got great poise and everything. He has 2 goals in the playoffs here, only 23 points, and he's a 4th liner, though. I'll give him that. But he's cheap. I'll keep him. Never mind. Foxa, how many years has he got left? He's got 1 year left. I don't foresee him coming back. Cody Eakin, we can bring him back. He's a very good bottom guy. But a guy like Granlund, I think I can get rid of him. And on the defensive core, Pissick, wow, is not happy about his playing time. But Kevin Shattenkirk has not been the kind of player I thought that he was going to be when we brought him in here. So I think he's only got 1 year left. I'll sign him to an extension and look to trade him at the draft. Maybe for a pick, maybe for a first-line center, but a guy like Granlund and a guy like Shattenkirk, I think those are the 2 guys that need to go. In net, you know, we've got Demko and then Godla as our backup goaltender, so I'm fine with Godla being the backup. He had a good season last year. Now, he's probably less of a backup. You know, he's not very good. And if towards the beginning of next season we figure out that Godla's not going to cut it, we'll get rid of him too. But, guys, the couple changes that I'm going to make will be Granlund and Shattenkirk gone. I'm going to keep Pettersson and DeLeon here. Sorry, my dog is barking in the background. I don't know what he's barking at, but anyway, Granlund and Shattenkirk have to go. I'm going to try and bring back Kasha, Besser, Smith, Eakin. Foxa can go. I mean, down in the AHL, we don't really have too many guys that are going to, you know, I mean, we really have no prospects, boys. We have no prospects that are going to come up and be anything for us. They're all pretty much capped out, and it's not looking good. We don't have a lot of promising prospects, although Ivan Jekimov's, I think, is going to be great for us. And then I believe we also have Jamie Tucker's playing defense. Are you kidding me? All right, I guess we don't have enough defenders back there, but I think we got some guys in the CHL that will help us out. But like I said, those 2 guys, Shattenkirk and Granlund, both can go. So excuse me for a second, guys. I'm going to go ahead before we simulate and see where everything is. What does the draft class look like? I'm kind of curious. What is this draft class deep with? Is it American boys again? Is it a bunch of Canadians now? Is it foreign guys? Oh my God, it's a year of the Canadian. Holy crap. What is that, the first 10? 3, 6, 9, 11. The first 11 players on the board are Canadian. Holy good God. And there's an offensive defenseman up there, Kurt Green. That'd be nice to get because we need some more prospects. Some of these elite prospects, that'd be great to get, but I don't think we have the kind of capital to go ahead and get one of these guys. You got Versteeg. But if we sort by potential, what have we found? We still got 66 days. Second round, high elite, Vlasic is medium elite. Where is he? The QMJHL. He's a defender from the United States, so I don't know. We got a couple, we got a top 6 forward here. We'll pin him in the 3rd round. Kind of want to go after him. Maybe Finley is a guy that, Billy Finley, that is a guy that we can go ahead and get. I mean, he's 5'9", but he plays for the Oshawa Generals. Sundin, Ola Sundin, where is he? The SHL, okay, from the Red Hawks. We got Chiarelli here. United States, so maybe I'll go ahead and check out the United States a little bit more. I would like to get all the way around the world. We got a defensive defenseman here, Dustin Bertram from the Saginaw Spirit, excuse me. I haven't really checked out goalies, but we don't need goalies. I'm just gonna look at them just to see if there's anybody out there. Exact fringe starter really doesn't look like a good year for goalies. Nobody we really know almost anything about, and it doesn't seem like any of them are all that good. So, what I'm gonna try and do is acquire a #1 bona fide first line center for Shattenkirk and Granlund. Hopefully, some team needs a little bit more depth, and we can go ahead, swoop in. If I have to give up a mid-round pick, I'll do it. I don't want to give up our first because, again, there's a couple guys there that I said, you know, we could go ahead and target, but nobody really that I need to re-sign. OEL, I have to re-sign him. I wonder how much he's going to want. He wants a lot of money. Can we... Oh, God. What does he want? He does not want a contract extension. Bo Horvat does not want a contract extension. Maybe it's the end. Maybe it's the end of Bo Horvat here in Vancouver, because I mean he was great for us, but he's been dropping off. I don't like to see him get less and less points. I mean, I know I'm giving him less and less power play time. Look at that. He had 22, 14, 5 power play points. So maybe that's why. Maybe if I gave him some power play time, but look at that, guys. It's just been a drop off ever since his best season. So maybe Grant, because I do like Grant. Granlund has been playing well for us. Marcus Granlund, we got him up for $5 million. He could be a second-line center for us. He's been nothing. It's been improvement. It's consistency from him, and this year was his best year. So you know what? I'm gonna probably get rid of Bo Horvat, guys. He was supposed to be a cornerstone. He's 28, but he just hasn't done it for us. I mean, in the playoffs, I don't think he's been all that spectacular. I mean, again, that's those early seasons on when we first came into Vancouver. He was great, but the dude, I mean, he's a plus-minus wizard. He just doesn't get points. So, I don't know. Depending on how much he wants, how much does he want? Oh, God, he wants about $7 million, but he does not want a contract extension, so we're going to have to overpay for him. I'll give him 3 years at $7.5 million and hope that's enough to get him to re-sign, because I personally will trade him on that contract because we have somebody who's better in Marcus Granlund. So actually, Granlund's gonna go. I'm sorry, Canadians fans, Canucks fans. He might have to be the guy to go. Bo Horvat, and then Shattenkirk here. Does he want? He does not want a contract extension. So let's give him 3 years at $5.5 million just to hope that he re-signs. We'll give him 2 years at $5.5 million. A team should want that a little bit more because those two guys are probably going to go. Riley Smith, I think I can re-sign him for pretty cheap. Yes, I can. Does he want? He does want a contract extension, so I might be able to get him for a little bit cheaper than what he wants. 3 years at 1.25. He'd be great depth. Fox, I said, is going to go. Kasha, we'll bring him back. You know what? I'll do this during the re-sign phase, but those couple guys, I want to lock them up because I might move them because for prospects or picks. We don't have a lot of cap space this year, but I think we get a lot more next year. But again, we're going to have to re-sign a bunch of players. So let's go ahead and just sim to the draft, and we'll see who Kevin Shattenkirk accepts, Bo Horvat accepts, and going to extend my contract if that's what you're offering me. All right, we're going to have to give him a little bit more money. That's fine. I'll go ahead and do a couple of the re-signings now because why not? I'll go ahead and lock up OEL. I'll go ahead and lock up Elias Pettersson. Pettersson's been a little bit disappointing. I don't think he's ever going to hit that elite potential, but again, he can be a great second or third line center for us. All expiring contracts here. OEL. 3 years at $7.5 million for OEL. I'm okay with that because he's an elite. He's an elite top 4. He's listed as top 4 now. Wait, he's still exact elite. Okay, I thought he was going to start dropping off. But if he does start dropping off, I'm sure there's somebody out there that will want him. 2 years at 7. Let's go. Yeah, let's go 2 years at 7.7. There we go. All right, Elias Pettersson, bring him back. Oh God, he does want a lot of money. He does want an extension though. So let's see if we can drop that to 4.35. Why not? See if we can get any kind of discount. Cody Eakin, we want to bring him back. 1 year, 2.5. That's fine. Fox, I said was going to go. Kasha, yeah, we'll bring him back. 2 years at 3.75. I'm okay with that. I think he can be a good player. And then Riley Smith, 3 years at 1.4. See if he can get a little bit of a discount out of him. And then the rest of these guys, oh my god, Reed Boucher is furious. He does not want to come back, so I will just let him go because he's taken up $2.25 million on the cap just to play down there in the AHL. And is our AHL squad still going, or did they not even make the playoffs? Let's go ahead and check that out. All right, now, yep, they're still going, so let's go ahead and check out. You know what? Yeah, oh wow, they won the first 2 games. Utica's won both games at the start here, so they're doing quite well for us. We'll simulate the rest of their series there. We'll hit best lines down there in the AHL. Why not? Kasha rejected. Not interested, but if you offer more money. OEL accepted. Cody Eakin accepted. Why is the Arizona Coyotes logo behind him? What? Oh, all right. Riley Smith rejected. Though if you offer me more money. Elias Pettersson accepted. Okay, so we'll just have to deal with, wow, we swept... We swept B. I don't know who that is. I believe it's the Senators affiliate, but wow, we swept them. Now for the Springfield Firebirds, who are 7-3. We're 7-1. Overtime loss, 1-0. That one kind of hurts, but there we go. A 3-2 win, bouncing right back there. If we can get our young guys there a little bit of experience, that'd be fantastic. You know, maybe somebody will grow because we do well in the AHL. Maybe we can actually win something. So there we go. OT loss. Damn. That hurts. We didn't lose in regulation. Well, we did lose in regulation once, but 3 overtime losses. We just couldn't get it done. But that's how she goes. What you gonna do? The Calder Cup playoffs. We'll just go back to the NHL. Who's in the Stanley Cup Finals? It looks like it's the Toronto Maple Leafs going up against the Oilers or the Stars. I don't know who it's gonna be. Oh, and I didn't. You know what? The scout can go ahead and do what he wants to do now. I'm not too upset with what he's doing because I'm basically done. Brisebois is fully healed and ready to play. We're out anyway. And the Dallas Stars beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. So the Dallas Stars have a Stanley Cup here in the 2022-2023 season. And who's going to win the draft lottery? We'll find out as soon as my scout stops calling. If the simulation would hurry up just a little bit. We could figure out who is going to be picking in the top 3, and it's Los Angeles, wow, LA, Vegas, and then Winnipeg. Okay, interesting. Edmonton, Buffalo traded their first again, and it's 6th overall. Edmonton has the 6th and the 8th picks, and they were just in the Western Conference Finals, so that is great for us because they're in our division. Few retired players. Who is retiring? Nobody on the Vancouver Canucks. I know our goalies aren't retiring. And then all skaters, who's gone? Evgeny Malkin is gone, boys. Gino has retired. Thomas Vanek, Bobby Ryan, Alexander Steen, Brian Little, Louis Eriksson. Louis Eriksson finally retires. Oh my god, I'm glad I bought him out and I didn't have to wait that long. Chris Letang retires. Shea Weber, Yandel. So the Pittsburgh Penguins have lost both Letang and Malkin. Green, Radulov retired. Clark MacArthur, Bozak. Komarov as a Philadelphia Flyer. Como, yeah, so a lot of Tommy Wingles retired. Lots of interesting, no, that's Riley Nash. Okay. All right, so there are all the guys that have retired, and it's update my trade block before going in. And there we go, we're at the entry draft. So you know what, let me just go ahead and save here. I'm not going to redo the draft, don't worry. I'm not going to cut anything out, I promise, guys. I just want to save because we extended some guys and I don't want to lose that. So there we go. We want to, you know what, let me view the contracts again. Let me see if I can get some players back during the draft, negotiate a little bit. Riley Smith, we have not too much cap space left this year, but that's not too bad. I mean, we got Nikolai Ehlers for 2 more years at $7 million. Panarin for 3 more years at $8 million. I mean, he could go. I don't really want to trade him this year though, because I don't want to do an express rebuild because we started with a rebuild. We tried to tank. We got some players who didn't end up panning out. Reed Boucher, yeah. Riley Smith. He does not want a contract extension anymore. What? Are you kidding me? He wants $3 million now? How much cap space do I have next year? I have $8 million in cap space. Oh my god. I guess it's Smith or Kasha. I guess Kasha is the guy I want to re-sign. He does not want a contract extension. 3 years at 2.75 for him because he can replace Riley Smith. Foxa, I mean, we might bring him back. Jordan Subban, Comtois, yeah, so a bunch of these guys. Akil Thomas, it's his year. I mean, we'll probably bring him back anyway. He hopefully doesn't want, he wants $1.5 million for what he's an AHL player. I don't know if I want to re-sign him there. I mean, I could re-sign him and then trade him because he's not I mean, I could still trade him at the draft, but let's go ahead, start up the draft. I mean, we'll see who wants guys like Bo Horvat and offer trade. All right, let's go ahead. We probably aren't going to get first overall pick out of the Kings unless they want to give it up. Let's see. I could always try and swing something with the Kings. They are listed as a rebuilder, so there's no way they're going to want to give up their pick here. It wouldn't make sense for them either. Holy crap, they've got Anze Kopitar signed for $12 million for 2 more years. Well, thank God we don't have a contract like that on the books. Velarde doesn't seem to have been growing either. All right, wow, holy good God, that has got a lot of trade value. So let's go ahead here, boys. Start back with the Anaheim Ducks. I mean, I'm not going to necessarily trade with them, but just going to throw Bo Horvat. Where's Bo Horvat? He's got a lot of trade value, though, guys. I mean, Granlund has a little bit more than he does, I think. Granlund's cheaper. He's signed long-term. I mean, yeah, Horvat signed for $7.5 million for 3 more years. I don't want that contract on the books. And then Shattenkirk there. We'll put those both of those guys on the block. See if anybody wants them both. It doesn't look like anybody's going to want them both. Oh, wait, look at the Dallas Stars. The Stanley Cup winning Dallas Stars want both of them. And they really don't want to give up much. What do they have as far as I could get their first this year, a first next year, a second maybe? Maybe Dallas would be over the league maximum salary cap. I'm going to retain half of his salary. Is this just this year's salary? Because his contract extension goes into effect next year, right? So, yeah, I don't want to... Bo Horvat, I mean, I guess retaining both of these guys' salary doesn't matter because this is this contract's salary because this contract is up after the draft anyway. So that would actually go through. I could get the first-round pick this year and next year and a second-round pick this year for Shattenkirk and Horvat, although I'd like to look at what they have maybe prospect-wise. Skaters matching the block. They don't really want to trade anybody too promising away. I mean, he's 23. Yeah, he's not very good. Center's a bona fide... Oh, my God, Sagan is so good. 70. He's 77. He's pretty upset. You know, I'm going to keep looking. I mean, we got hints here, but he's not a first-line center at all. So let's go ahead, keep looking here, because this is just for the rest of their contracts there. Does anybody want both? The New York Islanders want both of them as well. Maybe they've got some... Oh my God, they have player... Jesus. Davidson, Aaron Davison, a two-way forward. Norm Backus, a two-way forward. And then Matthew Barzal. Wow, they are stacked down the center. I can understand. Why would they want Bo Horvat, though? They want both Bo Horvat and Shattenkirk. And you know what? Davison, can I even get him? That's not actually that far off. I might have to throw something else in there, but Davison here... He's an 85 medium elite second line forward who's hopefully going to grow. He's great defensively. They probably don't want to give that away, though. They're a contender. I guess they get more depth. The Philadelphia Flyers, another contender, want these guys. I mean, Claude Giroux, but he's pretty up there. Nolan Patrick, but he's in a contract year, so maybe he might even slip to free agency because I might not have the money to re-sign him. This guy, shoot. I don't know. I might just go for the draft picks instead of the center. Although, hold on, we've got the Lightning here. Steven Stamkos for 2 more years at 8. That would be a great acquisition there, guys, but I don't think I'm going to get that one through. All skaters, they really don't have anybody that they want to give up. I mean, Sergachev would be great. You could have Sergachev and Olli Juolevi on a line together. But Tampa Bay's first-round picks and then a second this year, it's a little bit... Oh, man, they'd be over the salary cap, so they'd have to even throw in a little bit more salary cap dump. Let me see. I might be able to get this to work. Just throw in, because they're not as good as the Dallas Stars, throw in Killorn, who's expiring. They would be over the... Oh, they'd be over the salary cap next year, so retaining salary doesn't matter. Got it. All right, so we'll just scrap that trade. The Toronto Maple Leafs want them both. They were just in the Stanley Cup. So who do they have? They have Austin Matthews, obviously, who's full bar. And I'm assuming Joe Veleno, they're going to have to pay him. Ooh, that could be, I could put them in a real hurting place and get Joe Veleno. But they would be over the league maximum salary cap, and that wouldn't go through anyway. The Capitals want him. Maybe the Capitals have somebody. I'm sorry, guys. Normally I cut this out, but you guys say you look when I look through this. But we could go ahead and get Alexander Ovechkin. He's on an expiring contract, so we could sign him in free agency. He's 90. It does look like he's dropping off, but he's 37 and he's still a 90. He's still doing great. But I think I might just go to the Dallas Stars and get those picks. I mean, we can get a first, a second, and a first next year for these two guys. I mean, it's a lot to give up, but these are two high-quality players that I just don't think are too good on our team anymore. We can get a first, a second. Let's see. Maybe I can throw in a second next year as well. I mean, first, second, first, second. 2 seconds, 2 firsts for Shattenkirk and Horvat. I think, will this go through? Trade accepted, boys. We have just traded Bo Horvat and Kevin Shattenkirk for 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. I know the guys in the locker room aren't going to be happy about that. And as a matter of fact, I want to see what we have as far as depth down the middle now, because now we might be forced to go ahead. I could, you know what? I think I might flip those picks. So forwards. Centers. We got Granlund, Pettersson, DeLeon, then Akil Thomas, and actually, you know what? Let's sort by overall. Yeah, Granlund, Pettersson, DeLeon, Eakin. That's not bad. Then left wingers, we've got Panarin. Just Panarin. And then right wingers, we got Ehlers, Smith, Besser, Kasha, Virtanen. Plus, we could go somewhere in free agency, but you know what? I think I want to trade these picks to a rebuilding team with some good. We're 25th. You know what? We could flip our first 2 picks there. 2 first-rounders to a team like the Arizona Coyotes who are rebuilding. Do they have any? I mean, we got a good relationship with them. They've got Merkley. I mean, McCullough here. They're a rebuilding team. He's probably a building block. But you got a guy here in Strome. 87 overall, 26. Pretty good across the board. Seems to be a very... How does this guy... This guy probably shoots and scores a lot. Really? He doesn't take a lot of shots with that. Wow, he only takes 146 shots with that shooting category. I think he'd take a lot more shots. He's a passer, though. So, you know what? Let's keep looking, boys. I want Boston. Boston might have some good centers. Or not. Just kidding. Boston has no centers whatsoever. That's probably why they want the picks. The Buffalo Sabres, I know, have a center. Jack Eichel, Ryan O'Reilly. But, I mean, Jack Eichel, if we could get Jack, I mean, they'd have to re-sign him. We'd be over the league maximum salary cap and have to give up way much more stuff to get him. I'm just throwing words together at this point. Tyson Jost here. Actually, I'm not opposed to Tyson Jost here. He's listed as a second-line forward, 25, medium elite. He's on a reasonable contract. I don't mind it. He's got pretty good stats. He's a great two-way forward, but I'm still looking for that bona fide first-line player. He's a -8. Oh, my God, does this guy shoot the puck? He only shot 9.6%, but, I mean, I feel like he could be really good on our team. And we would be over the league maximum salary cap. Can I get them to retain some salary? Let's see. Can I get them to retain just about 1.2 million? Would that's not going to go through. I'm just going to try it. Woefully insufficient. Yeah, let's keep looking, boys, shall we? I'm pretty sure we can get something else. I could even throw in the second from next year because we already have our second next year. This guy's medium elite. He is not going to grow. They want to trade away Vincent Trocheck. Barkov's probably not even. Considering the LA Kings, like we said, don't have much center depth. Plus, because I think DeLeon's a better winger than he is center. No real centers here in Minnesota. Rebuilder, Nashville Predators. I know they have Ryjo. I mean, Ryjo, he's how's his contract? 3 years, so he'll have 2 years left at $8 million. Ryjo, man, this dude probably gets really. He doesn't get that many assists. Does he take shots? Yeah, an average amount. He's good on face-offs. He's good. Wow, he's good. He's very good possession-wise. So, I mean, he could be somebody I go after. He's really not too terrible here. We'd be over. Yeah, I'm thinking a little bit too big of a first-line center. Rebuilder in Ottawa here. Colin White. Oh, my God, he's medium elite. 2 years left. Man, this guy, how's he doing? Oh, my God, 89 first line. Oh, but look at that shooting category. This guy is nuts. 37-40. Oh, my God. Almost 400 shots a season. How is he, possession-wise, way more takeaways than giveaways? We'd be over the league maximum salary cap. I don't know what else I would want to give up here. Maybe Akil Thomas, throw him in the trade here. We'd still be over the league maximum salary cap. We really don't have any players left that would be worth anything, but we have 2 seconds, 2/3. Can we throw in the Stars second this year? We'd still be over the league maximum salary cap by $2 million. Man, oh man. Yeah, Ottawa, why don't you retain some of that salary for us? About 2.25. That would go through. Will it? They won't accept that. That's not even close. Who am I kidding? Colin White's got a lot of trade value. I'd have to give up another first just to get him, or maybe a young stud. Do we have anybody who has got a lot of trade value? That we got goalie here, 62-18. We got to still see how he grows. D'Angelo, yeah, no, it doesn't look like there's anybody here that I want to give away. I mean, Dale Vickers, that could work. It's still not going to go through. Man, oh man, they don't want to give up Colin White, but they are a rebuilder, so I don't think they have much room to talk. Why don't we, you know what, throw in the Stars first, 3 first-round picks, 2 prospects for Colin White on a $5 million contract for 1 more year. Would it go through? Ooh, do I want to do it? Colin White, I know he's a stud. He is, this dude, what's he putting up as far as points? I mean, 64, 71. He's listed as a first-line center. He's pretty good on the power play. He takes a lot of shots. I think, what is he playing around, though, in Ottawa? Is he not playing around with any forwards? That's the question. What's he playing with? No, wow, wait, what? He's got Bailey and Hagelin yet. He doesn't have any real help around him here, and he's not happy, so he's probably also not going to grow too much, but I can get him for $5 million for 1 year. I think I'm going to do it. It's only going to cost our 2 firsts this year, and Dallas is first next year, and 2 prospects. I don't like giving up 3 first-round picks for somebody, but he's a serious stud. 3 first-round picks. You guys can hear I'm debating this right now. I have no clue if I want to go through with this or not. It's already been a long time, and I haven't even drafted yet. Let's see, Stars. So we'd still have a first. We still have our second this year. I mean, Colin White, he's worth it. Trade rejected. Wow, it's not even close. The Stars want, or the Sharks want all of that. Do they have anybody worth trading for? No, they don't. They don't have anybody worth trading for, which is probably why they want to trade for it all. The St. Louis Blues really don't have a first-line center for us, do they? They really, really don't. Wow, okay. Tampa, Leafs, Vegas Golden Knights, they have a first-line center for us. Galchenyuk here? Maybe, probably not. Oh, God, this is Winnipeg Jets listed as a rebuilder. They don't want Dallas's first next year. We can just take all of their players. Why not? We can get Nikolai Ehlers. We can get Shuffles. Just get them all. Just reunite them all. Ooh, Arizona wants all of those players. What did they have again? They had Strome. And then McCullough here. He'd need to be re-signed. I don't know if he's got, if they've already signed him to a contract extension. 3 years at 5.9 really is not that bad for McCullough. He's a sniper. How much does this guy shoot? Because I like snipers who shoot the damn puck. Doesn't really shoot a lot. I don't like when my snipers don't shoot. He's got 11 goals as a sniper. I mean, how much time on ice was he having? 11 goals, 39 assists, 50 points. Time on ice was only 14 minutes. He did take over 200, but he still didn't shoot a ton. But that was the AHL. Man, ooh. Or is a guy like Dylan Strome. What's his full career stats? 50. He's not getting a lot of points, though. That's the thing. This dude does not put the puck in the back of the net. He doesn't shoot it almost at all. I mean, he's a playmaker. I get it, but I would not want to give up this much I mean, Dale Vickers and 2 firsts for McCullough. Medium elite. He's on a 5.9 million. He's a sniper. I really don't like his categories. I'm actually going to discard that trade. Let's see here. Keep looking. There was the Colorado Avalanche. They wanted that, but Nathan MacKinnon's just got way too much trade value. Tyson Jost. That's right. I did like him because he did 53 points, 28 goals, 25 assists. Almost 300. This is the guy. With more ice time, I think he can be something special. We would be over the league maximum salary cap. Of course we would. So maybe let me just throw in somebody else just to... They do want Akil Thomas here. I mean, he's not coming back anyway. Abels, would Abels get us under? And they would have too many players in the organization. So how about they retain about $1 million? Would that? I mean, it's really hard to get the CPU to retain $1 million or anything. But 2 firsts and Vickers for Tyson Jost, a first-line center, in my opinion. I think he's going to grow. I think he would already step in and be our first-line center. He's got good stats. He's a great two-way forward. He shoots the puck. Not a very good plus-minus, but that's the team he's on. Decent power play guy, shorthanded, game winners. Giveaway to takeaway ratio. He almost double the takeaways per giveaways. Trade rejected, woefully insufficient. Alrighty then. I guess I'm gonna have to give up some more. Let's see here. Who do we have unsigned? This 20-year-old. There we go. Throw him in there. Trade rejected. All right. And I'll throw in the second next year as well because I don't know what else I'm gonna throw in. Wow, we do have a lot of picks this year. I'm kind of glad we have a lot of picks. We'll throw in the Stars pick. Actually, we'll throw in ours. Actually, if the Stars pick doesn't go through, we'll throw in ours. Woefully insufficient. That is just crazy that they think this is woefully insufficient. I would take this trade, probably. Maybe, maybe not. Because they are a rebuilder, so they're getting a bunch of... Okay, you know what? They just don't want to retain any salary. And that's gonna be because now we're over the league maximum salary cap. So let's go ahead, throw in a skater matching the block with some salary through next year. No, you're not getting any of those players. Colorado, what the hell? All right, Foxa. They probably don't want to take on the uncertainty of his contract. Trade rejected. I have to say no. He may not. Oh, God, son of a. I gotta find a trade here, boys, and it's been a long time, and I'm not even drafting yet. This is interesting to me though. So, Cody Eakin, Jake Virtanen, maybe. I mean, if we throw in Virtanen, that's not a lot of extra trade value, but it gets the trade to go through. Maybe propose the trade. Trade rejected. It's not even. Oh, God, you know what? I think we're going to let the dust settle, and we're going to hang on to all of our picks, all of our players. We're hanging on to everything. I'm not going to go get a first overall player. I don't think any of these teams would want to give up their pick. I mean, maybe the Oilers trade for this pick, trade up to 6. They do want to give it away. What do they want from us, though? That's the question. They don't want any of our Boutin here, 20, Danielson, 21. Throw in our 25th overall, a couple prospects, trade up to 6. Trade rejected. It's pretty far away as far as trade. What? Screw off. Skaters matching the block. Do they even want anybody? They want Boucher. They want Virtanen. I like Shirokov, but you know what? If it's gonna get us something. Oh God, come on. They would have too many skaters in the organization. That means I have to take something back. They want to trade away this guy, Lambert. Bring him back. Why not? See if this will go through. Trade rejected. I'm not even close. Got it. Thanks for the little bit of positive reinforcement there. Let's go with somebody that we're not going to use. Danielson here. He's 60 at 21. Low top 4. Yeah, why not? We'll throw him in there as well. See if that gets the trade to go through. 3 prospects in our first for the 6th overall pick. Trade accepted. And we are now 6th overall, boys, so we could have the possibility to get ourselves a pretty decent player. So we're going to sim to user pick. Oh, wow. So elite. Is there still somebody that we can go ahead and take that's elite? I don't know. Gormley, we got a defensive defenseman here. Watt, who is 18. Centers, though. Center, a sniper. He's probably in the 60s. I really don't think he's going to be an elite prospect. High elites, green elites usually don't turn out to be actual elites. I don't want to mess this up. Top 4, hopefully he's medium or high top 4. I don't want to pass up on somebody. Ooh, center, top 6 playmaker, Gordon Gormley of the He plays in the CHL, so that's good. He's going to take a little bit to grow, but he's an exact center. I mean, wait, Joe DeSilvatore. Don't know as much about him. He's listed as high top 9. That could jump, but I know a lot about Gormley. We need centermen who've got really good potential. Oh, God. You know what? I'm just going to go with Gormley here. Hopefully he's good. Medium top 6, 60 overall. Hopefully I didn't screw that one up. Jenks is high top 6. I didn't even look at Jenks. But he's 58 versus our 60. Sim pick. Watt is 65, medium top 4, so he probably would have been the better pick. Sim pick there. Rizzy, yeah, he would have been the better pick too. Dang. Torrey Krug for our first this year. That's a lot of cap space. And Jason Zucker. Wait. We have Jay Tucker. Jamie Tucker, low top 6 for Torrey Krug, who is 32. He's top 4, 84. You know what? I'm going to say no to this trade just because that puts us in a little bit of cap struggle situation. And DeSalvatore was the better player, but hopefully we can get our guy to grow. Versteeg was a sniper. Hopefully Gormley. I liked his stats. He looks like a really, really good playmaker. That's the only reason I took him. Jenks, sniper. He's high. Yeah. Salvatore. Yeah, he looks like the better player. So it looks like I didn't take the right player, guys, but so far we haven't missed out on an elite player. We'll just go ahead and sim to our pick. Victor Arvidsson, declining that trade for our first next year. All right, so what can we go ahead and get here? I'm maybe looking at defensemen now, but got to see who's at the top here. Offensive defenseman. Yeah, Ma from, I don't even, what country, I don't even know what country that is. Seabrook here, high elite, probably not going to be high elite, or probably not going to be elite at all. Lemieux here, he's low top 9, he's got the potential to be, I'm going to take Lemieux here, he's the right wing sniper, he's 17, low top 9, always has the potential to jump to elite, so you know what, I'm going to do it. Don't know what he is, what is he? He was medium top 9, okay, so that's not terrible, I don't know what his overall is. He's 55, medium top 9, so not too much better anyway. So let's keep it rolling here with the draft. We've got multiple picks here. Decline the trade because I don't want that trade. All right, let's see. Maybe a defenseman because this seems to be a deep defenseman draft. Look at there's I think we still have one more pick to go here. Yes, we could take him. I think he'll fall to there because he's listed as a 3rd round pick. We'll take him in the early 2nd. High top 9 Tamura, a playmaker. Here's an Artyukin. Mikhail Artyukin, an offensive defenseman from Russia. Let's go ahead and take him. Why not? He's an offensive defenseman. Medium top 6. He's got the potential to be something better than that. Low elite, boys. We got ourselves a low elite defenseman. Hell yeah. Wow, I'm actually super stoked about that one. Nope, don't want Schmaltz. Thank you very much. Trocheck, no thanks, don't want him. And looks like, okay, so low top 4 defenseman. We got ourselves a low elite defenseman. Pretty active draft here, boys. Getting all these draft picks, and we'll see what's going to go on. This guy, 19 years old. He's listed as exact top 9, but he is 19, or exact top 6. I could take the shot on another Fairchild here. Emmeline. He's 17, medium top 9. Ooh, this is tough because he's 19, so he should be ready to go. Fistrick, 18, sniper. I'm gonna go with the sniper here, boys. I think that we got a chance here, and he's medium bottom 6, so that was a really, really bad pick. But it's all right. We'll keep it rolling. Dadonov, no, thank you. Let's see, low top 4, low top 4, low top 6. Emmeline was low top 6. Tokarski. Oh, Jesus, I just picked oh, God, I went for the home run, the potential home run, and it was a swing and a miss. Jung here, exact top 9, 2-way forward. Left winger, he's 19. Goodbye, no thank you. Hextall, 18, power forward. Urkamp's offensive defenseman, high 7th. He could become... He's probably medium top 6, if anything. Defensive defenseman Gore, Travis Gore. Know nothing about him. I don't like that. You know what? We do need defensive prospects though. Air Camps or Gore. Let's go with Gore. Why not? Take Gore. He's medium 7th defenseman. That was not a good pick. Defenseman who's a yep. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out where's that guy. Boss. If there's anybody that goes 7th defenseman Klein, that's fine. Jung, there's that medium top 9, so I'm not too upset. We're not really missing out on anybody, it seems. Do we have another pick? I feel like we have another. Yes, we do. 25th overall. So we'll just sim to our user pick here. Keep it going. Medium fringe starter. Medium top 6, Vanier. Okay, so medium top 4, Ballard. Dang. So I'm hitting and I'm missing, boys. We got some nice picks. We got some bad picks. My first round pick trading up may not have been the greatest idea in the world. But medium elite Vlasic. Hugo Vlasic, he's 18, medium elite. You know what? I'm going to take the shot on him. He's probably not elite, but he could be something. He's medium top 9 playmaker. That's fine. But he had the elite potential, so you might as well give it the old college try, right? Stop offering. I don't want these bottom players. Okay, so let's see. Backup, high top, high bottom 6. That's fine. Who else we got here? I'm going to sort by potential really quickly because then we're starting to get into people we don't really know about. High top 6, Montinen. I do like the high top 6. You know, I'm going to pin him. Why not? These guys in the 7th round. These guys in the, what? We're in the 5th round, right? 5th or 4th round. 5th round. What picks do we have in the 6th round? We have 1, 2 picks in the 6th round. How many picks in the 7th round? I think we just have the 1, so we might start going with those guys in the 6th round. So let's go ahead. 5th round here. Do we have any other 5th round picks? And it looks like we do. So we do have more 5th round picks, so I don't have to necessarily worry too much about getting the perfect player right here. Although there is a goalie, medium fringe starter. Dietz. I'm going to go with Dietz again. Just another low top 9 guy who could be something. So let's go ahead and make the pick. And he is medium bottom 6 forward. So I'm getting a lot of bottom 6 forwards here, guys. Not the greatest draft in the world, but, you know, taking shots, going for home runs is going to not get you the greatest players in the world. Corey has no league interest, which means he's probably not that great. Kaputsa there. Kaputsa here in the 6th round. I'm going to take him. Defensive defenseman, 6th round. Low top 6. He was high top 4, so I took the shot. He's 55 overall. Sim to user pick here. Don't want Hoffman. Still, it's just these contracts are so big. I don't want these massive contracts to be tied down with them. So 6th round, we've got a couple players pinned, I believe. Actually, Shelley, left wing sniper, medium, or he might be medium top 9. He might be low top 9. Or there's Corey, top 9, Walter Corey. Let's go with Shelley here. Go ahead and bring some Americans up to Vancouver, and he's low top 9. Oh well, what you gonna do? One more pick here. We're gonna start taking those players that I pinned. See if we can get them to be something pretty good. All right, so we got high league interest and some league interest. Montinen, I'm going to take Montinen here. He's 19. He's Cesar Brossois. Why not? Go ahead and take him. Medium bottom 6. God, it's so deceiving here. They're medium top 6 players. Oh, there's a low elite player that went right before us, so that's kind of disappointing. Montinen, he's 19, I know, but actually, we got exact top 6. You know what? Screw it. I'm going with the playmaker. Why not? Hopefully, he's low elite. All right. So, it's not a terrible draft, guys. I won't say this is a terrible draft, but certainly not the best draft we've had. And, oh, my God, I'm taking forever here. Sorry if you guys... geez, this is a long video as is, but we are in the re-sign phase now. I might just do that one myself, so you guys don't have to sit around for that. I'll show you which guys. Elias Pettersson, because Andre Kasha accepted his contract extension, so beautiful. We got Kasha back. And we'll have to see who's in free agency, but I'll show you the players that we have to re-sign. It's probably not a lot anymore. We have $13 million in cap space. I don't know if we can get anybody in free agency, but hopefully Elias Pettersson grows, and he can be that first-line center for us. But Riley Smith, Foxa, and Subban Comtois Boucher, going to just release him, and then a whole bunch of RFAs who will play down in the minors. Goalie here, 62-18, medium elite. I think it's time he started playing. We'll offer him his ELC. There we go. And then I'll take care of everyone else in just a second. So I will see you guys when I advance the day and show you who we re-signed. So I just offered everybody a contract, and I'll just advance the day with you guys so you guys can see who accepted and who rejects. I don't think we're going to have to sign... I did sign goalie. I think I showed you guys that. Maybe not, but he is medium elite, 62, so I want him playing down there in the AHL or in the CHL, wherever he will be playing, just to get him some playing time. But our first-round pick this year, I'm going to let him grow a little bit while being unsigned. So anyway, let's keep going. Godler rejected. Yeah, he's going to reject at the dollar back. Dunkley, Keel Thomas, Dobson, Brisebois, Comtois, Stukel, Lind, Hedekin, Vickers. I mean, a bunch of AHL guys. honestly, that aren't going to be too impactful, and we're still going to have about, I think, double digits in cap space. Yeah, about 13 million still. That didn't eat up too much the cap. As far as the players we still have on the roster, let's start at the goalies. Demko, Godla. I mean, hopefully DiPietro grows because I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I'm actually gonna let go of Godla. DiPietro, I think, is gonna grow just enough for him to become a backup in the NHL for us on his 0.8 million there. Jensen, I tendered his qualifying offer. I think I'm just gonna offer him a full-on contract. 1 year, why not? He's listed as an other goalie, but he can play backup. Hopefully he'll jump for us. We'll release Godla. I know the guys aren't going to like that, but then defensively we have OEL, Yule Levy, D'Angelo, Hutton, and then Pysyk and Jekimovs. Pysyk should jump back up to what he usually is, because he's just unhappy right now. But if I switch him and Hutton, then I think that he'll be happy, and then we can put Hutton and Jekimovs together. I'm really hoping that Jekimovs does grow, because he's 77 at 20. Hopefully he'll jump into the 80s for us, or at least where he's listed as a 6th defenseman. I mean, he's listed as a top 6 defenseman right now. Then in the AHL, we have Brisebois, Dobson, Lorenz, who will probably play over Dobson, Makinen, Velati, who I tendered his contract, and then goalie. But I'm not going to sign Clarkson or any of these guys down here, like these couple low elite guys. Clark and Artukin, who we just drafted this year. Gore as well, so there we go. And then forwards here, let's go. We got Ehlers, Panarin, Granlund. That is maybe our first line, maybe not. Maybe Pettersson grows to like an 86, 87, hopefully. Then we've got Delian, Pettersson, Besser, Eakin, Kasha, Virtanen, and then Comtois, Lind, Gadjevich. So as you guys can see, we do need to work on our depth a little bit, but our depth certainly gets better if we can go ahead and maybe get that number 1 center. If we get a number 1 center, I don't know who's out, who's a pending free agent. We can check that in just a second. But we'd have lines like Ehlers, Panarin, that center, Granlund, Delian, Pettersson, Besser, Eakin, Kasha, Virtanen, and then we might sign like 2 lower-end guys for the 4th line. Or if Comtois and Lind both grow, then that would be great. But we only have 13 million, so whoever's out in free agency, let's go ahead and check that out, actually. Who might make it to free agency? Pending free agents. There we go. Let's check that out. So it looks like Tarasenko, McKinnon. McKinnon could be somebody that we go after. He's 27. I wouldn't mind paying the big bucks for Nathan McKinnon. God, if he makes it to free agency, which I don't think he will, unless he just doesn't want to play in Colorado anymore, he would be a fantastic addition. I mean, the dude shoots almost 300 times a season, 18 minutes, giveaway to takeaway ratio. He blocks a couple shots. He does take away more pucks than he gives away. But then again, there's a guy like Giroux who's a quick fix. We got a UFA Rantanen. I mean, Mikko Rantanen. I mean, I would definitely go after him if he was out there. But no guarantees that all these players even make it to free agency. As far as centers are concerned, we got McKinnon, Giroux. Those are pretty much the only 2. I'm really hoping Nathan McKinnon makes it to free agency because we will go hard for to go all in on Nathan McKinnon, essentially. So let's just sim to free agency. I don't think I offered anybody else a contract. Jensen accepted. Yeah, he's the backup goalie for the AHL. Go to player morale because players are probably unhappy that I traded some players away. Kasha made it less enjoyable. Yeah, it had no impact on him, but I'm not too upset. Locker room chemistry is down at 66%, so that's a little bit unfortunate. McCarron accepted. There we go. Velati accepted. Giovanni Velati. That's such an Italian name. And all right, so let's go see if Nathan McKinnon made it to free agency. I'm going to be happy. He didn't. Claude Giroux, though, did. Ryan O'Reilly is also a free agent. Mikko Rantanen, he's 26, medium elite, 89 winger. Jonathan Drouin made it to free agency. He wants 4 years at $10 million. He could play center. I mean, the dude could play center. 61 points. He had 77 last year. Shoots 240 times. Giveaway to takeaway. More takeaways than giveaways. Beautiful. Giroux, he's at the end of his rope. I really don't want him to be declining, although he would be a great, like, let's win now kind of guy. Takeaways, more takeaways than giveaways. He shoots 200 and some times. He put up 70. Yeah, he's on the I think he's on the decline though as far as his play, but and then there's a guy like Mikko Rantanen who we could go all in on. He can't play center, but we could always move some guys because Panarin and Ehlers both who knows. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll just get all the best players that we can, and then we'll go forward from there. So he doesn't shoot a lot, even though I think he is a sniper. And he doubles his takeaways though. He is a sniper who doesn't shoot a lot, and I don't want a sniper who doesn't shoot. Good old Nikolai Goldobin out there. But you know what? Guy like Claude Giroux, I think he's 35, he's experienced, he's got poise, he's great defensively, he's just a great two-way guy. So let's go ahead, give him $9 million for 2 years, because then we can trade him away. 1 year, you know what? 1 year, $9 million. 1 year, $9.25 million for Claude Giroux. I think that's perfect because it fits with our. If he's not good, we sign him to a contract extension, trade him at the deadline to somebody who wants him, or not at the deadline, but if it doesn't work, I think it will work. We could always see if we can get him to take a hometown discount, but the San Jose Sharks want him, so I'm going to go 2 years at $9 million because we can always trade him away in the offseason without having to sign him to a contract extension, offer that contract. That leaves us with about $4 million left. The defense, yeah, let's go find some fourth line forward, shall we? To fill out our roster. Who is cheap and is an RFAT? We want forwards, UFA, role, fourth line forward or third line forward who's cheap. Let's see here. What do we got? We got Adrian Kemp. He's about $3 million worth. Sonny Milano here. How's this guy play? Did he even play? He had the puck. He took the puck away once. He played how many games? He played 1 game, had 2 points. So good for him. He's not really been playing in the NHL all that much. So I don't know what you're going to get out of this guy. Let's go check out he shoots not very often, but he's not on the ice enough to shoot. And giveaways to takeaways. He does give the puck away a little bit more than he takes it away. So let's keep looking there. Boucher, Poirier. I do like him because he's so cheap. But, oh wow, third line checking forwards. I'm sorting by, Smallman here. These guys are cheap, but they're not the kind of guys, that are going to make an impact. Kerdeals, though, I do like the fact that Kerdeals, let's see, does he give the puck away more than he take away to give away? He's pretty smart with the puck, it looks like. He dominates the AHL, but he gives it a little bit away. Hits-wise, in the AHL, he was dominant because he was getting a lot more ice time, I bet. He shoots a decent amount. Yeah, his time on ice, it was not a good season for him last year, so maybe he is really regressing more than I thought. Clifford. Ferland here. Michael Ferland, a grinder. Let's go check out his 28 points. Wow, how much ice time was he getting? He was getting only he was getting under 13 minutes. Giveaway, takeaway, the same. He throws the body. He can take face-offs. 28 points, 14 goals, though. I think I'm going to go after him. $2 million. I'll take that. 2.1 million. There we go. Nobody else is interested in him. I might have to go after one of these guys now. Peter Sellark. Not really good at a defensive category. Let's check out, does he simulate well, though? He's not a lot of time on ice. Does take face-offs. Oh my god, he gives the puck away like crazy in the NHL. He was playing 11 minutes, but he is not an NHL caliber player whatsoever. So let's keep looking. By overall, I'm going to sort by overall and then find out what players. I think we got some of our own players that can do better than this. Peary here, Brandon Peary, a sniper for the fourth line. He's listed as a depth forward. Time on ice, giveaways 37, takeaways 27. Does not throw hits. Does take some face-offs. 17 points. Yeah, he's a depth forward for sure. Klimchuk, Morgan Klimchuk, another sniper. He's not a bad defensive category. Let's see how 4 games in the NHL last season is a little bit more indicative of how he plays. 35-35. You know what? He's pretty good at takeaway giveaway ratio. He shoots 100 times for being like a fourth line player. Well, I'm going to offer him a contract, a 1 year, 1.25. I can do that any day of the week. There we go. Joel Armia here. He's probably a better player. So Sonny Milano is better as well. Mark O'Donnell, he's not bad actually. I might look to spend a little bit more. You know what? I'm not gonna go after him, just because I like the couple guys that we did sign. Joe Pavelski, man, we could go out and get Joe. Oh my God, no way. How is he simulate now? He's still a smart player with the puck. Did really, really well. I might want to go after him. If he's listed as a fourth line forward, I know he's dropping off, but he's that veteran presence. He can do something for you. 1 year, 2.1 million. I'll give it to him. Hopefully, we don't have too much cap space or too many contracts to sign these guys. Let me just double check that real quick because I have run into that issue in the past. This is a long enough video anyway, so let's go ahead and see if we can get it done as quickly as possible. 12.8 million with those guys. Yeah, I think we should have enough cap space. We've got 9 contract spots available, so I think we should have enough. But I know those lower end guys are going to sign before a guy like Claude Giroux does. So, and I mean, we're only competing with, right now, the San Jose Sharks, so I think we're all right. John Merrill, no, do not screw me over, St. Louis. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me in bad cap situation. Advance the day. Let's keep advancing until some of the guys sign with us. I mean, I actually do hope Joe Pavelski signs with us. I think that'd be great. Ferland, Pavelski, Klimchuk, all accepted our offers. I think we gave, Giroux like $9 million. How much cap space do we have? And we have $9.96 million, so we can still give Giroux his contract. We're making the team older, but hopefully that makes the team a better playoff caliber team. And Claude Giroux has accepted our offer, boys. So you know what? Lots of changes in this offseason, but I think our team's going to be better. I think we're going to simulate better just because I'm looking at players who do well. All right, boys. I will see you at the start of next season. Be right back. So we're up here at the start of the season. We're going to set the captains real quick. Artemi Panarin's the captain, Ehlers is the assistant, and Hutton is the assistant. I don't think I'm going to assign them until I go look at the roles in the locker room. Because if somebody's listed as a leader in the locker room, I want to give him the captaincies. But Claude Giroux down to an 88, but still an extremely good player. 95 passing, 93 offensive awareness. He's the kind of first-line center playmaker I was hoping for. Granlund at an 84. DeLeon, I mean, we'll move DeLeon up there instead of Kasha. Pettersson, still listed as a third-line scoring forward. So he might be capping out there. We got Ferland. We got Joe Pavelski. This team, Besser grew a little bit, so I don't think Besser's going to get much better. But defensively, Jekimov's there at an 82. He's now listed as a top 4 defenseman. Pissick, I'm going to try and get him as much ice time as I can. But now it's OEL, Oli Levy, Anthony D'Angelo, Jekimov. So we got, yep, there. And the defensive core looking pretty good. I'm going to give Pissick like first line time where I can get him. Just because I kind of need him to be a little bit better than a 79 for $5 million. I don't want another good Branson issue. We got Hutton here. I mean, the thing about Pissick is he does not put points on the board. I mean, he's a great, both years he's been here, the plus minus has been nuts for him. But he's not really doing too much else as far as statistically. He throws a decent amount of hits. His giveaway to takeaway ratio is just abysmal. He blocks shots, but the dude just cannot keep control of the puck. I guess I should have looked at that. 72 to 29. Guys, I think Pissick could be traded for, a top 6 defenseman who's much cheaper. Maybe somebody who's rebuilding will take on a Mark Pissick, but I'm almost willing to trade him away. I mean, I know his plus minus is fantastic, but his takeaway to giveaway ratio is not good. I haven't been checking that out. I'll check that out when I'm not recording, but here we go. Let's go ahead, do what we normally do, go to roster moves, and check out how everyone is grown, and we'll start at the back end with goalies. Thatcher Demko up to a 91. Then we have DiPietro at a 77. In the system, we have Wallen at a 75 and Jensen at a 68. Wallen, I think, is... did we draft him? No, he's undrafted. We signed him. He's a medium fringe starter, 25. All right, now defenseman. We've got OEL, Olio Levy, D'Angelo, and then Hutton, and then Jekimovs and Pissick. I'm putting Jekimovs, the defensive defenseman, who's... Oh, my God, I did not realize how good his defensive category was. Holy crap, that is a good defensive category. He'll be playing with the offensive defenseman, Anthony D'Angelo. In the AHL, he was pretty good. He put up a respectable amount of points. Double-digit points, plus 8. Only 25 penalty minutes, which is good. 41 shots for a defenseman, not bad. But his giveaway to takeaway ratio is not very good either, and that's in the AHL, so hopefully he does not get bodied and just wrecked up here. Block some shots, throw some hits, give him more ice time. I think he'll do just fine. Forwards now. Yep, we got Panarin, Ehlers, Giroux, Granlund, Pettersson, DeLeon, Besser, Ferland, Eakin, Kasha, Klimchuk, Virtanen, Pavelski, Comtois. I don't think Klimchuk is playing. I'd rather have guys like Virtanen and Pavelski playing anyway. Klimchuk and Comtois. There we go. That gets us down to 18 and gives us $4 million in cap space, so I'll take it. Kasha there, he'll be playing on the third line, and Klimchuk, yeah, he'll go down to the minors. He'll be fine down there. He'll be a really, really good sniper. He can help out whoever else is there. Confirm, send both those guys down, and we'll go back to our lines here. Yeah, neither of them were playing since I don't have to make any line changes. I do like this with Granlund as the second line center, Pettersson as the third line center, Kasha and Ferland on his wings. Is Joe Pavelski, is there anybody listed as a third line scoring forward? Joe Pavelski listed as a fourth line forward. He's still 79 though. He's pretty good. I wouldn't mind, you know, putting him there, two-way sniper with Ferland playing left wing there. Joe Pavelski is a right winger anyway, but I don't mind that. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go check out the AHL. Hit best lines down here in the AHL. Klimchuk, Akil Thomas grew 2 points, still listed as a minor league scoring forward. Comtois over, I'm going to put Comtois over Stukel, minor checking forward, Noah Dunkley. Abel's there, Gadjevich. Yeah, none of these guys are going to grow. We've got nobody who's going to grow, which is really, really sad to see. But it's all right. We can always just, we've got some players who hopefully will grow. Lambert here, low top 9. I'm actually going to play the low top 9 center. Lambert, why not at least see if we can get something out of him. But our defensive core down here I think is actually pretty good. Lorentz up to a 72 with that low elite. Minor top 6 defenseman is what he's listed as. Brisebois, Lorentz, Velati, we got Mockin in there. We got Jamie Tucker, I guess, who they think he's a stud defenseman, even though he's a left winger. All right, maybe I should go out and sign a defenseman, but there we go, boys. Those are the lines. I'm going to set the captaincy really quick. Let's go check that out. We're at the start of next season. View morale. Where's player? There it is, morale. It used to be player morale, I'm pretty sure, but now they just have it said morale. So in the locker room, our leaders are Panarin, OEL, and you know what? We'll make Joe Pavelski an assistant captain. We'll make probably Panarin the captain and OEL the assistant captain because, yeah, Panarin's got more poise. Panarin's been here longer than OEL has. And Joe Pavelski is just that veteran leadership that we need on the roster. So let's go ahead, change captains and jerseys. I believe Panarin is the captain. Ehlers, we're going to strip him of the A. It hurts. We're going to strip Hutton of the A as well. OEL, give him the A. And give, where is he? There he is, Joe Pavelski, the A as well. So there we go. We got Panarin, Pavelski, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson are our assistants and our captains. Nikolai Ehlers, does anybody want to meet with me? And yeah, they don't like being stripped of their alternate captaincy, but oh well. And nobody wants to meet with me, but our locker room chemistry is up. So there we go, boys. That is finally the end of this one. It's been a long video, but I was doing a lot of shopping with players. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.